to create a blank page so that it doesn't have any of our main website information on it, I'll show you what you need to do. So we've got the Innkeepers page. We're just going to click on Edit. Alright, now on this side here, as long as we've got Document clicked, we can look and see what type of template we're using, and it's the default template, which includes all our other stuff. The other option is blank page. So we click Update. The other thing we want to do, talking about building a menu and keeping track of what pages you've built for this one project, which is, in this case it's the inn. So for this one, it would be a good idea to have the parent page be the main page for the inn. So I also want to point out that if you create a registration form, we put all of the registration forms under the parent page secure. That helps keep things in order. So just like here, we've got this project, Initiative for Growth and Vitality. So any of the sub pages are under it. Anything having to do with it, they're all under this parent page. So it could be that the parent page, I don't know that that's immigration response. This one's the in events. So this one should be under some kind of in parent page. Just not seeing it, but you can work on that, I suppose, when you get a chance. So now we'll go back to all pages. Okay, seeing as how Paul is the author on this one, I am going to assume that that is the main page, but let's take a quick view to make sure. And yes, this is the one. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so for this one, this is going to be the main page, and let me see if I can change the, oh good, the template's already blank page, so that's why we didn't see any of the Desert Southwest Conference headers and no sidebar, so that's good. And right now it is the main page, no parent, so nothing to do there. So now what we do is create a menu that's going to be added to this AZ5-Day. Here it is, create a new menu. So the menu name is going to be AZ5-Day. Okay, so from here, obviously you can select from these items. We don't want it to automatically add pages because it might add stuff from the rest of the website that has nothing to do with AZ5-Day. It can't be the primary. It's not going to be a secondary. You know what, for now let's just save. Alright, now we'll go ahead and add pages to the menu. So I want to search the main one, this one is. So we'll add that to the menu. And there we go. That's the first item that's going to be in the menu. As you want to add additional menus, so let's say that this Disaster Academy was part of it. It's the same thing. You just click on it and add to menu. And if it's supposed to be under it, so that when the main menu item maybe is for this one, it's supposed to say home. Then we just leave it like that. And one of the things that we do for the Desert Southwest Conference website is we always, if it's another tab that or another menu item that's within our site, we don't select open in a new tab because people can just, you still have your navigation, you can go back to your home page or to whatever other page because your menu is going to be on top. But if you add a link that goes to a different website, then we always do open link in new tab. That way people can easily go right back to where they were. I'm going to go ahead and close that because we don't need it. But in this case, these two pages would be on the same website, so I would not select open link in new tab. Okay, so that's it for that. So I'm going to remove this one because you don't need it actually. All right, so the only other thing is pages are not the only thing that can go in your menu. As you can see, you can search for posts as well. So if you had an article about registration or whatever, you can search for those and it works the same way. You just select the ones that you want and you click add to menu, and there we go, and then you can just click and drag them to wherever you want them to be. Again, if it's over to the side, that means it's not going to be on the main menu. It'll be a sub menu item off of whatever's just above it. Okay, so I'm going to delete these. Okay, save menu. And that's it for there. Okay, so on this one, what I'm going to show you is how to add the menu on top that we just created. So this is Divi, so we want to enable the Visual Builder. And then if you click on the three dots, you get extra options. I like to go in the wireframe view. For me, it's easier to find what I'm looking for. So what we want is a full width section. And we want the full width menu. If you don't see it here, then you just type in menu and then the full width menu will come up. And then here we just select which menu we want, and we want the AZ 5-day menu. Then again, you can change it where all of your links open up in a new tab if you want to, but I think it should be fine to keep them all in the same tab. You can also customize it so that the background has a certain color or a gradient or a picture, video, but I'm just going to leave it white or blank. And then always change your admin labels so you can see when you're working in the wireframe, you can find the things you're looking for easier. So this is the AZ 5-day menu. This is only what we are going to see when we're editing. People that are visiting the website are not going to see the label. See, so now instead of just saying section or story or whatever, I can see, oh, this is the AZ 5-day menu. So I can go ahead and drag this part to the top because that's where menus typically live. But if you wanted it to be a footer menu or something, then you can, drag it somewhere else to the bottom. So then I would click save and that's it. But I'm not going to keep it because I know you want to create it yourself.